This is, and I failed social studies that year. And I'm doing it for my friend Grace, because I know she likes it, so here you go. For a moment, just imagine forest hills, rebel flags, dirt dune buggy bike mobiles, clean clothes dotted between the trees and the yards of the trailers, every clay street. And 3-year-olds matched the front porch in their underwear, a fortress of beer cans, some dogs, an old rocking chair. My developmental years as a child were spent there, living next door to the Grand Wizard, the Ku Klux Klan. And no, I never found a burnt cross on my front lawn, but I had a book on Michael Jackson, and they'd look at me and they'd say, "Son," so I'd sit on my bed pondering my Rubik's Cube. The object of the game was to get all the colors on one side, but that you could never do. This day in the great history we talked about Dr. Martin Luther King and something they call the Civil Rights Movement. And something tells me it's taking much exposure in the Sunshine State, so I thought they could use it. Lake County School Board wanted to change their mission statement. Something about there being none higher than the white race. And it's sad, it's sick, and it's disturbing that a statement like that would be that of the learning. And I bet they don't know who Alice Walker is or who Harriet Tubman was, but they read plenty about OJ, the Death Row Brothers, thinking America as some boys club where light skin gets you in, refusing to face a world that wouldn't let their ignorance in. Cause the day of the great history we talked about Dr. Martin Luther King and something they call the Civil Rights Movement. And something tells me it's taking much exposure in the Sunshine State, so I thought they could use it. There I saw angry faces and minds, and curious young people who hoped to get out in time. In the corner store with the bar on the other side, with the jukebox selections dating from late '75. I think the kids are still in the same predicament of being forced to be proud and holier than thou for the color of their skin. I guess I just wanted the rest of the world to be aware that not everybody turns out that way when they come from there. This day in the great history we talked about Dr. Martin Luther King and something they call the Civil Rights Movement. And something tells me it's taking much exposure in the Sunshine State. Yeah, this day in the great history we talked about Dr. Martin Luther King and what do they call it? The Civil Rights Movement. And something tells me it's taking much exposure in the Sunshine State, so I thought they could use it. No, I never found a burnt cross on my front lawn. I had a book on Michael Jackson, and they'd look at me and they'd say, "Son," so I'd sit on my bed pondering my Rubik's Cube. The object of the game was to get all the colors on one side, but that